Hi. Hi. I'm Sarah. I'm an intuitive spiritual coach and energy healer. I am here today to tell you about my mindset story. And it was, I think it was 2017, when I first started my mindset journey. And since then, my mindset's completely soared. Before that, I was having multiple panic attacks a day. I was scared to go out of the house. I was scared to be in the house. Every time someone knocked on the door, I heard a noise, I'd have another panic attack. It was getting to a point where I didn't want to go out of the house. I needed help to get out of the house. I needed somebody with me, otherwise it didn't happen. You know? That I couldn't go to the shop on my own. I couldn't taking my son to school was horrendous. I'd cry when I did it because I was that scared, and it was becoming a problem. Now, I'm not saying that changing your mindset is going to change your anxiety. It doesn't. For me, it's helped. For me, it really helped because I'm not that person anymore that I was. I am not that anxious mess that I was. And for me, mindset work really did help. But it's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be help everybody like it's helped me. But I do believe that everybody should be doing mindset work. Everybody. Whether you're in business or not, whether you're spiritual or not, whether you're a child, whether you're 80 years old, whether you are a mother or a father, or whether you don't have any children at all. Whoever you are, mindset work is important, and I really do believe that. Now, I started my mindset journey. I was absolutely terrified of everything. My mum used to say I was scared of my own shadow, and that was pretty accurate description, to be fair. Um, I don't have many pictures at all of me before that point. Before 2015, to be fair. I don't have that many pictures of me because I couldn't have a picture taken. Would I have ever? I could. I could never have done a video. You know, that's just that was just something I would never do. I was like, how can people talk on videos? How can they just sit there and talk and put it out there for people to see and people to watch them? And it was so terrifying to me the thought of doing that I never thought it would. I never thought I'd be sitting here now doing this ever. Not in a million years. And it was changing my mindset that's helped that. Um. So it was. I was. I was in network marketing, and I met. Through Facebook. I met a mindset coach, um, who has become a really good friend. She's she's changed her life doing this through this mindset work, and she's changed other people's lives. Thousands of other people's lives she's changed because of what she does. She is, say, her clients call her Queen Priv, and that's because she is. She's the mindset queen. That's who she is. She transforms people's lives with what she does. You can find it at themindsetmovement.co.uk. So do check her out. She is absolutely incredible. But I have a bit of a story that's going to tell you a bit of how I've changed my mindset. I changed my mindset through her. I did little courses beforehand that she did, and that really helped. And then she launched a membership site, which you can find through the website I've just mentioned. She launched a website and a membership site, and I joined a membership site. And I did the work. I did all the actions that she said to do. I did all the journaling she said to do. Anything that I was told to action, I actioned. Whether I was scared or not, I actioned it. And that meant I was pushing myself out of my comfort zone. The first time I met this woman in real life, I was at a network marketing event. I walked through the door completely terrified with my friend. With my friends, we walked through the door and she was standing there right at the beginning, all Queen Priv style as she does, all bouncy and energetic at 7 a.m. when all I wanted was a gallon of coffee. And she was all bouncy and energetic, and that's who she is. That's exactly who she is, and I love her for that. But she saw me try to sneak in, and I was like, I tried to sneak in, and she gave me a quick hug, and I tried to speak to her and say hi, and the words didn't come out. And I thought, it's the start of the day. I need a coffee. It'll be fine. Because I wanted to meet her, And then later on that day, she come up and she spoke to my friend because she knew my friends. And she sat next to me and she said hi, and she wanted to meet me, and I couldn't look at her. I couldn't speak to her. The words wouldn't come out. I was frozen, and it's like a bit of, you see these films and these people that say, you go on stage and you freeze, That was me just talking to her, and I wasn't anywhere near a bloody stage. And I just couldn't do it. It was that point that was that switch in me at that point that said, I am never going to be that rude again. I am never going to be that rude to somebody who I looked up to. Somebody who I desperately wanted to talk to and meet, that I couldn't even look at, let alone speak back to her. And so that was the moment I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change everything. And I did. I changed everything up here. And that is where it starts. Up here is where it starts. Not with you, not with your, the way you look. Not with your outside external environment. Not with your weight. It starts up here. And that is what needs to be worked on first and foremost every time. You can work alongside spirituality too, alongside it. For me, it started off up here. And only when I not fixed, because none of us are broken, but only when I sorted out up here, and I rewired things up here, that I was able to step into my higher self, to step into me, to step into my purpose, to start doing this and start doing what I love. And that is where I would direct everybody to start first. If you want to change everything, if you want to change your life, if you want to transform in any way, start off with the mindset. Start off up here. And everything else will follow. You know, I tried work on the body before the mindset. I tried. I lost the weight. Don't get me wrong, I lost the weight. But it came back again. And it came back again because up here hadn't been sorted yet. Up here, I was still worthless. Up here, I was still ugly. Up here, I was negative. Up here, I didn't have a good word to say about myself. Up here, I couldn't accept a good word that anybody else said about me either. And now I've sorted up here, I'm working on my spiritual self. I'm not going to go through my spiritual awakening journey, not right now, but although I have got a vlog on my page about it, but yeah, this is what I sorted first. Now, I joined her website. I can't remember whether it was just after that she started that, or before that, or part way through. I just know that I was working on my mindset and doing courses that she put out, and journaling and doing everything she said, basically. And now I'm different. Now I'm not that girl. Now I don't recognise that girl in the slightest. I don't know who she was. She wasn't me. I think it was 9 months later, maybe less, that I went to another network marketing event. And I saw her again. And I walked up to that woman. I spoke to her. I gave her a hug. I took a selfie with her. I don't know why I'm crying, for God's sake, Sarah. I spoke to her. I had my head held high and I spoke to her. And the words came. And I didn't freeze. And that's because I worked up here. That is because I made that decision on that first meeting that I was not going to be that person anymore. That I was not going to do that anymore. Not to anybody. And especially not to myself. Sorting up here means that now I don't talk negative to myself 99% of the time. There's always that 1% of the time that I do something wrong and I say, "Oh, Sarah, you idiot." And then I stop, I realise what I've said straight away and I stop and I correct that. You know? But for the most part, I deal with that. When the negativity comes in my head, which it does, I'm human at the end of the day. We all are human. We can't always be 100% positive all of the time. But when the negativity comes, I notice that negativity. That negativity, and I change that. And I deal with that. When I did that first 9 months or whatever it was of mindset work to speak to her, that worked for me. But I was still in that place of, I can't go to a supermarket on my own, I can't go to a shop on my own, I can't do, that I still had issues, I still had things to deal with. And I don't think that ever ends, that the mindset work always continues. It always continues every single day. It has to continue. And it always needs to be worked on all of the time. That doesn't end, It's like starting off a spiritual practice and saying, after 3 weeks of saying, that meditation really helped me to stay calm. I'm not going to do it anymore, I've done it for 3 weeks. It helped me to calm down. Now I'm not going to do it anymore because I'm calm now. And then noticing after a couple of days you want to rip your hair out and bounce, throw things around the house or whatever else, That still has to continue too. And it's, like I say, that was in 2017, I think. Now we're in 2019, yeah? We're in March 2019 now. So, now my mindset is, it's on point most of the time. And now I do the school run with my head held high, and I'm confident. Now I can walk down the street completely fine. I can go into a shop and pay for something without going like that and sweating buckets. I go in, I get my stuff, I pay for it, I speak to the people at the counter, I give my money, and out I go. I can go into a supermarket now and do shopping if I needed to. I don't do full shops at the supermarket, not because of my mindset, but because of my back. But that's a different story altogether. Because I can't push the trolley around, basically. But that's another story. But I do go shopping when I need milk, I need bread. I'll go to the shop. I'll do that thing. And that that is where I'm at now. That if somebody had have asked me if I'd be sitting here today, talking to you on camera, starting off my own business, doing tarot readings for people, starting to actually utilise my Reiki qualifications to have a spiritual practice like I have. If somebody had asked me that a few years ago, I'd have laughed. I said, no, not a chance, not me. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's never going to happen. But I am here today. I am doing all that. I am planning huge things for the future. Absolutely huge. And am I going to succeed? Too right I am. And I know I am. And it all started up here. So if you want to start that process, changing your life, changing your mindset, the person who I always recommend for mindset work is Emma Privilege. themindsetmovement.co.uk. And If you want a tarot reading, I am here. Go to my website, sarahduck.com. And thank you for watching. I hope you have the most amazing day. Bye.